The question number 14 is to solve multi-step linear inequalities. Just in the last question, we solved linear inequalities, but they were just one-step inequalities. Now we are multi-step, just like multi-step equations, multi-step linear inequalities. Let's look into the problems. Let's look into the first one. We have to just solve how we do multi-step equations. Multiply this minus 3 inside distributive property and then solve. Minus 3 times 7 would be 21, minus 21n, minus 3 times 3 is 9. Whenever there's minus and over here plus, both becomes minus. Less than 6n. Now take the smaller number to the other side. Here this is negative, so it doesn't matter which number this is, negative numbers are smaller than the positive numbers. Therefore, minus 21 goes to the other side. It will be minus 9 less than 6n plus 21n. What happens? Minus 9 remains here. 6 plus 21 is 27n. Now divide both the sides by 3. What happens? Sorry, over here. What am I saying? Sorry, not both the sides by 3. Divide both the sides. What do you want this to go? You want to remove this 27. Take it to the other side or divide both the sides by 27. So I'll just take it down over here. It will be 27 less than n. This is 1 time. This is 3 times. 9 3s are 27, right? Negative 1/3 is less than n. Or n is greater than negative 1/3. So this is the answer. That's it. Now, how do we do it in the number line? Just draw a number line here. Say this is 0, 1, 2. This is minus 1, minus 2, and so on. Minus 1, 1. Negative 1/3 is 0.333. If you split this into 3, this would be the answer, minus 1/3. That's it. That would be the number line. Now, here, since it's just greater than, there will be a hole over here. Whereas over here, if you solve this, whatever answer we get, we have to make it as a point. That is also important to differentiate. Now here you can see the answer is negative 1/3. When you do it in the number line, look here. It's a hole. Oh, I forgot to tell you one more thing. We did the point, but look, the answer is everything that's greater than. So make a hole and then denote this side. This is your answer. This is the solution region. Let me just change it to pink color over here. Now you can see this is all the solution region and it's a hole over here. Okay? All this. That's the solution. That's it. Now let's try it using the calculator. Let's take out our calculators. If you solve this directly in calculator, negative 3 times 7 alpha x plus n. The variable n is written as variable x in calculator. Write the inequality as equal symbol 6x. Now shift and solve. What is the answer you're getting? Negative 0.33 is negative 1/3. But now where does the inequality go? That is the biggest question. So you need to remember, we have done this in the last question as well. If you're doing the calculator method, it's very crucial to check the answer. Yes, negative 1/3. But you won't know whether it's going right or left. How you can do is, after applying the distributive property here, see where is the bigger number, bigger variable. 6n is bigger. So the n, whatever answer you get will be over here. N that is greater than the answer 1/3. Then we rearrange and write it as n greater than negative 1/3. Since it's 14th question, we can use the direct method as well. So it's up to you. Now I will do the next one. This is the answer you saw over here. It's done. You can see the steps later on. It's n greater than negative 1/3. Now over here, what we will do is we will do the next one in the calculator directly. But don't forget. Now this is very simple because there's only one variable. There's nothing much in this. Whatever the answer you get, the a will remain at the right side, greater than or equal to the number. That's it. This you try by yourselves because there's only one variable. It's very simple. See, a will remain over here and 11 is in the left side. The number line over here, there's a point. Let's do another two variable problem. You can see over here there is two variables. Now how would you solve this? First, apply the distributive property. Left side, nothing is there. It will be 2y plus 4. But here, multiply 2 both the sides. It will be 6 plus y. Sorry, 6 plus 2y. Oh, now this is very interesting. What happens here? Look, if you take 2y, both are equal, they cancel off, right? When you take to the other side, it cancels off. You're getting 4 is greater than 6. Is this true? Is 4 greater than 6? This is false. There is no solution for this. Now, let's try this in the calculator. Let's type this 2y plus 4 equals 2 times 3 plus y, that is alpha x, close the bracket, shift and solve. Here the answer, you will not get any answer. You might get a math error, or over here it shows can't solve. I'm not sure what you might get. You might get a math error. So that denotes that there is no solution, because here, see now, over here they have simplified it, 2 greater than 3, because 2 is a common term. Whatever, the answer is wrong. Here what we got, 4 greater than 6, or here 0 greater than 2, whatever it is, this is not true. And this is, if you take 4 to the other side, it will be 6 minus 4. What remains? 0. 0 is not greater than 2. So this is no solution. That's null solution. There is nothing on the graph. Number line, there's nothing. So please be aware of these type of problems. So no matter what, you must solve it by using the distributive property. That is very important. Now let's try this one over here. It's 3 times 2 is 6 minus 3b is less than 10 minus 3b plus 18. Minus minus becomes plus. Now again, see, this cancels off. Now let's see what happens. 6 is less than 10 plus 18 is 28. Yes, this is true. Or you can take the 6 to the other side. It will be 0 less than 28 minus, it will be 22. Yes, this is true. That means it's completely all solutions. It's like a domain of minus infinity to infinity. This is true for each and every time. Let's try using the calculator now. Here, let's type this in the given question, 3 bracket. Because in the calculator, you do not need to put the, distributive property. You can put the given question itself. That's fine. Wherever inequality, just put equal to 10 minus 3 times x minus 6. Close the bracket, shift and solve. What is the answer you're getting? It takes a bit of time, but you will get something like, I don't know. I'm just okay. It shows can't solve. So now this is a problem here. You can't differentiate between no solution and all solution. But here this inequality is true. That means it's a real number. That means all possible solutions. So 0 is less than 22. So graph all real numbers because all possible answers are true. That's it. But if the inequality is wrong, such as 0 greater than 2, which is incorrect, 0 is less than 2. So in this case, there is no solution, whereas in this case, which is true, there is all solutions. Now, let's quickly try these. I wanted to show you in the calculator. Let's try this one. First, let's do the distributive property. 7 plus t less than or equal to 2t plus 6 plus 2. Now the t doesn't cancel. So there are two variables on both the sides. Here, let's take out the calculator. If you do the calculator method, let's just solve the first, given question itself. It doesn't matter. Plus alpha x equals 2 times, that's alpha t plus 3, close the bracket, plus 2. Now, over here, what you basically have to do is shift and solve. You get the answer minus 1. But where would you put minus 1? This is the big thing. Minus 1 is the answer, yes. See where t is greater. This is greater. So t is greater than or equal to minus 1. This is the correct solution. Or you can write t first, greater than or equal to minus 1. Please remember this. This is the correct answer. Now you can do the number line and plot the solution. See here, minus 1 is less than or equal to t, or t is greater than or equal to minus 1. Now that means minus 1, there is greater than or equal to, so it's a point, and all the right side part. Similarly, you can solve over here. You get this answer. It's greater than or equal to minus 9. From here, minus 9. Please do solve the other problems by yourselves. They are very simple. Here you can do one thing, multiply both the sides by 6 and then solve. Left side is simple, straightforward, distributive property. That's it. That's the answer. Here, multiply both the sides by 6 or take the 6 to the other side. It will be minus 5 times 6 is minus 30x. 2 times 6 is 12. Then you get the answer. And here also, please do rearrange and solve. You will get the answer over here and over here. This is very simple. They have not asked you to draw the number line in this problem. See, in the last, from the 22nd, they have not asked you to draw the number line. So there's no number line. But even if the number line is there, it's very, very simple. Just select it. Now, there might be one chance in your exam that the options might be the number line. So you will solve this, right? And then see which is the correct number line. Okay? Wherever, say I will just draw the number line for this. This is the number line. Wherever you have minus 2, let me take this as 0, minus 1, minus 2, there must be a whole and it must be less than that. So this is the solution. Okay? Something like this. Why whole? Because it's only less than. Over here, if we draw this one, it will be a point. So that's the difference. And last ones, please do solve it by yourselves and then check for the answers. So this is how we solve multi-step inequalities. It is same like the question number 13, but it's just that there are many steps. You can use the calculator method as well, but there are two cases where it is no solution and infinite solution, that is a real number. So be careful in those two cases. In your calculator, it will give you a math error or can't solve. So in that cases, you have to use the distributive property, cancel it off, see whether the inequality is true or false, and then answer accordingly.